Hello again, everyone. This is Heather with Build Your Home, and today this is the segment 3 of 5, and we're going to be talking about how and when to list things on eBay. So, there are a couple ways to list on eBay. There are auctions and also buy it nows, and depending on what you're selling and depending on how fast you want it to sell, is what you should select. You want to take all of these things into consideration in order to make the most bang for your buck. So what I like to do with a lot of my items is I like them to end on a Sunday night because I figure Friday night is when people go out and have a good time, and Saturday is a day to run errands and do their cleaning, and Sunday is kind of towards the end of the weekend where people just like to chill and sit around and look up stuff on their computer and their phones and shop on eBay. So I've had a lot of success selling items when I post them up around 6:30, 7 p.m. And I live in the mountain time zone. And so a couple of different things that I do. Sometimes I post them up on Sunday night, and sometimes I post them up on Thursday night. And so when I post them up on Sunday night, I have them, of course, end on Sunday night, so I extend it for 7 days. And so on Thursday, I extend it for 10 days. So there are a couple of benefits there. Not only do I have an extra weekend for people to look over the item and watch the item, but I also have the advantage of it staying up longer. So there are a lot of benefits for selling worldwide. You have a lot more people that look at the things that you are selling, and also certain things sell better on the other side of the world than they might in the United States. So like I said in a lot of my other videos, is when you're a beginner seller on eBay, you're just going to have to go through a lot of trial and error and figure out what really works for you. So here's an example of a seller that ships worldwide. This seller ended up selling this Disney Mickey Mouse bear for over $1,500, and she may have gotten it from like a garage sale or a thrift store for a quarter or a couple bucks. So just keep in mind and have an open mind of being able to sell internationally because there are some benefits. So for the example of showing you how to list an item, I chose this bag by Fossil. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look over the bag first, or the item that you're choosing to list, and get familiar with what it is. So whether you have to do research on it or if you already have the knowledge of what it is. So this particular bag is from the collection called Long Live Vintage, and the style of the bag is a hobo type bag. You're going to want to also go over the bag and look for flaws, especially if you hadn't used it yourself. If you purchased it from a thrift store or a garage sale or a yard sale, you're going to want to look for imperfections. You're going to want to smell it to make sure it doesn't smell like smoke or any other funky kind of smell. Not only does the amount of pictures attract buyers, but also the quality of pictures. You don't necessarily have to go out and buy a really expensive camera. Your phone might take pretty good pictures, but you have to think of the lighting that you're taking the pictures, the angles, etc. Pretend like you're a buyer and you're wanting to purchase a new bag. If you scroll through thousands and thousands of pictures, you're not going to stop and click on an item that has a blurry picture or a really dark picture. You're going to click on the item that it really catches your attention. So when you're about to list the item, you're going to want to take as many pictures as you can. And so I know eBay allows you up to about 12 pictures for free, and take advantage of those because the more pictures that you take, the better. So as you look through all these pictures that I took, these are all really great pictures that are great for posting on eBay. People like to see the inside of the bag, the outside of the bag, the branding, just all of the flaws that you can see. As you probably noticed, I had some tissue paper that I like to stuff inside of my bags just to kind of show up and have a presentation and also show the buyer how much can fit inside of a bag. So just remember while you're listing that presentation is everything.